Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends. I've been wanting to do a review on this movie. I was excited to see that the sequel was coming out when they announced it. We watched it 2 nights ago, me and my family. I was not disappointed. It's gotten great reviews across the board, which is not something I generally care about. So I really didn't look at those until after I seen the movie. But Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, basically everybody across the board said it was a great movie. Now, if you don't know the storyline of this is Adonis Creed. It's Apollo Creed's son. So if you haven't seen the first one, you might want to go back and watch that one before watching this video, because there might be a few spoilers. Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, who of course was killed by Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, avenged by Sylvester Stallone. And then Sylvester Stallone ends up training Adonis Creed, who finds out that Apollo was his father in the first movie, and starts to train to be a professional boxer in the footsteps of his father. But this movie is a lot about family, the relationships with family, with Rocky's character. First, his relationship with Adonis Creed after Rocky had fought through cancer successfully in Creed 1, and then his own strained relationship with his son and his grandson. But the biggest part of it, the biggest drama in this movie is Adonis Creed having to go to his family, to his girlfriend, and most importantly, his mother, who was the wife of Apollo, and set her down and say, hey, you've seen this guy on TV, because this guy's calling him out on TV. It's Ivan Drago's son. The guy is a beast. Victor Drago. He's saying, I want to fight you. I want to kill you, like my father killed yours. Very, very vicious, trained in the same footsteps, as Ivan was. Ivan had pushed him since a little boy, and the guy is just an animal. And he has to bring that to his family and his mother and justify why he wants that fight, and then going through I don't want to ruin anything, but a very strained relationship with Rocky at times in this movie, a very strained relationship with his whole family in this movie, and he really has to build a lot of his character, and even Rocky continues to build his character along the way in this movie. Great fight scenes, just as in the first one. You have Roy Jones Jr. and Max Kellerman at cage side for commentating. The fights they're great looking. They got the cameras and the lights and everything as if you're at an HBO event, but the actual boxing and the rounds and everything, they make it still feel like a Rocky movie. So I felt like they balanced those two things very well. I would definitely recommend going see this movie. We have Movie Pass, the AMC. It's a new Movie Pass, not the one that looks like it's been going out of business, but it's one that's $20 a month, and you can see 3 movies a week. This is one of the movies we went and watched. It was very good. I enjoyed it very much. My kids and my wife, the whole family, enjoyed it very much. There was a lot of Rocky nostalgia, while continuing to have a lot of modern day situations, modern struggles, real relatable struggles that all of us can relate to, not just as fighters, if you weren't a fighter, but as human beings. And I really think there's something in this movie for everyone. If you're wanting to see an action movie, if you're wanting to see a drama, if you're wanting to see a love story, if you wanted to see a family movie, this does all those things, and I believe it does them very well. It was directed by Sylvester Stallone. He's been directing for a lot of years, but it's amazing how good he's been at balancing directing these movies and also acting. And the Rocky movies, I mean, there's very high expectations. I mean, because it's like Star Wars to fight fans. You can't ruin Rocky. You got to be really careful. You got to do everything right. You can't cut corners. You can't, change things from the past. You got to stay true to the character and true to the storyline, kind of. And they're able to stay true to the old storyline, but also continue with the new storyline of Adonis and building another star and making him a very believable, very lovable character. And he's not always going through in this movie the love part. He has to face a lot of demons of his own in this movie, as does Rocky. I would definitely recommend this movie. I may be a little biased because I'm a huge Rocky fan, but if I'm going to go out of 10, I mean, I give us an 8.8, and that's pretty much close to what everybody's given it to across the board, right in the high 8s, which is very, very high for IMDb and for Rotten Tomatoes. I would definitely go out and see this movie. Go out and see it with your family. It's age appropriate for kids of any age. They didn't throw any nudity in there. There's not a lot of foul, coarse language. I can't think of any swearing in there. I imagine there probably was, but I don't think there's anything real graphic as far as that's concerned. And it really just, it makes you feel like it's throwing you back into the 80s, into the Rocky era, but you're also still in modern day. It's a very delicate balancing act, and I thought Sylvester Stallone and Michael B. Jordan, who's becoming one of the best action and drama actors, up-and-coming actors in Hollywood right now. I thought everyone did a great job. I would definitely go out and see the movie. Like I said, I give it high 8s, 8.8. That's a really high rating. I feel 8.8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about seeing this movie? Have you already seen this movie? If you've already seen it, tell me what you think about it. Or have you seen Creed 1? What did you think about Creed 1? Did you like it? Does it make you excited to see this sequel? Let me know what you think down there in the comments. And let me know if you'd like to see me do more movie reviews like this, and what you'd like to see from me on this channel. Please hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you know when I post a new video or notified when I go live. As always, I love you, I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses later.